Welcome to the Highly Focused Podcast. I go by the name of Brother Tim.
And it's your boy NZP.
And this is the podcast we just randomly start like this.
For niggas who just ready to go. Like,
right.
If you ready to go.
We just say action and be in conversation.
This is how you get things popping over here.
That's real shit. But we were just having a very good conversation, stimulating conversation. So we just, bam, we right at it.
Might as well go into it. So what are we on today? What are we?
We are on.
We got that Malibu cake.
Thank you, because I was going to forget.
I did right in there because I had to remember.
California Malibu cake, just a little dab, because you know we like to just dibble dab on some shit.
That was the topping.
Yeah, that was just a little topping. You know what I mean? But for the most part, we are on that Nurse Jackie. I never met Shorty before.
That crazy
joint.
This joint definitely got me like stimulated. No, pause.
Pause. Let niggas know.
It's got me hype. It's got me energized.
Energetic. You know what I mean? That's a very good word.
The gabbles. The
gibble gabbers. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker don't know what he talking about.
I ain't said nothing yet, but there was
not
a lot
a
of
damn
words.
Thing. A lot of words. Just saying things.
But ain't shit come out.
Not at all. Yeah, we on that Nurse Jackie and just a sprinkle of that Malibu cake. We straight Sativa duck.
Yeah, we high.
We focused. You already know what it is. Shit, you know what it is, bro. How we start off?
But listen, we're going to start off like we usually do. So I got a high question. So if you were to redesign anything within your city, what would it be? So it can be a statue. It can be how the roads look. It can be... Me, speaking of statues... There's a lot of statues around that's just random. I
Random
would take those statues down, and I don't even want statues of like black people. I just want all that shit removed.
I don't want none of that shit.
Because I like inside. Like you
said, I don't want to look at nobody statues,
like,
bro.
Who's that dude on the top of the City Hall building that stares down at the city? William Penn?
Yes.
I fucked with you, but like, bro, can we talk about you staring down at me?
Who you think you is, bro? Oh, uppity ass.
I appreciate you getting the streets right. You kept.
Did you though? Did you though?
The pattern.
Okay.
Right. He did the pattern. He did the
Can't
pattern.
do nothing about them potholes though.
He wasn't alive for that. I can't blame him for that.
Why are you making up excuses for the nigga now? Now you trying to come to the nigga savior.
I'm still trying to get rid of his statue, but I don't dislike this man.
I don't know this man like that. All I know is I was born in the state that they named after this man.
Right.
For whatever reason, William.
Because he did some things and he put it together.
I don't know what he did.
He's a city planner. He's a city planner.
Oh, William Penn, the city planner.
Shit, he planned the city out. He just sat back and was like, you know what? This is how we're going to do it. We're going to do that.
Did he though?
Somebody had to do it.
Shit. Which one? What would I do? If I could... What was the question again? If I could redesign something in my city?
Or add something.
I would redesign my neighborhood. For real. Okay. Just make it look better. Make the structure and the architecture just more visually appealing. I'm gonna have to... and like a tourist spot. You know what I mean? So more money, more income comes into the neighborhood specifically.
I feel you on that.
You know what I mean?
I feel you on that.
It gives people the opportunity to start their own thing. And then you can leave the neighborhood if you want. Always give it back and come back. Don't forget where you come from. But if you a real one, you'll stay there too. Word. If you were really a real one, you'll do both. Fact. You'll do both. You'll know how to be in and out. Exactly. 1 foot in. 1 foot in the pinky in this bitch.
He ready to dip.
And then the rest. I'm in the Benzo, real shit. I can't call it. I'm just saying.
Nah, I feel like added on to that, I probably would do some shit like that too. Like, I feel like when you drive down Philadelphia streets, I know people don't have the money to like do stuff to their front. Yeah. If I could, I would at least donate to like people who do that shit. Like Philly Clips, they kind of do that for like different vacant lots. But I'm talking about like paint my house, some shit like that.
I thought of a better one. Fix Kensington.
All right, put all our chips in the table.
I think I got it. Fix Kensington.
Fix Kensington. I think our property values are going
Oh my God, Philadelphia be number one in the country, bro. I'm just saying. But top 3 at least.
Google it's gonna cut out.
Oh my God.
It's still gonna be there.
Kensington is a part of New York City now. In the middle of Philadelphia, like DC is with Maryland. Just saying.
We'll take Harlem.
Just saying. Right, we're just gonna take Harlem niggas real quick. Take a little extra hustle spirit and bring that to Philly real quick.
Fact.
Just saying, a little bit extra hustle spirit. That's all.
All right, so if you could travel back in time and talk to your eighth grade self, so we about to go right into high school.
Okay.
You walking into high school. What would you tell yourself? You got 30 seconds, real quick.
I would say, bro, listen here. Fuck the bullshit. Stay on your job in them books. Find a joint to help you steady. But nigga, do what you gotta do to stay on the basketball team. Cause they kicked me off, man. Just like last week, I'm still trying to relive my childhood dreams. I ain't never forget. You only said I had 30 seconds. That's all. And I'm just keeping the buck, bro. I'm always gonna try to live my childhood dream. What nigga would not is all I'm trying to say, bro. I'm just trying to be in the league, bro. Still to this day. I'm just saying. Hey, man, J. Cole could do it. He older than me.
Real shit. He
in a different tax bracket than me, but that's just, minor details. That don't mean shit for real. At the grand scheme of things, we both human.
The resources. Yeah, it's definitely
that's all I'm saying. But yeah, that's a fact. I would definitely tell myself to stay in them fucking books. Real shit. Find like a steady buddy or some shit like that to help you with what I need help with. And I would say, fuck the attitude, because that's what got me kicked off.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck the attitude and wait to turn.
Fuck the attitude to yourself.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck the attitude, patience.
Right.
Because that's all niggas really need when they're young, is just a person that they really respect or will listen to.
Yeah, to tell
which essentially is, if you can listen to the person, then I would assume you respect them. But like, they just need a person like that to give them vital information at a very vital time. Facts. And I think that can go a long way.
Facts.
My bad, I got slightly deep after I was trying to live my childhood dream. But real shit,
After his 30 seconds, he done told all the information to us. But his 8th grade self was like, so it was just basketball.
That's all it was, bro. I'm going to keep it real. Like, I ain't going never fraud, bro. I'm just trying to get in the league, bro.
So basketball?
That's all niggas in my neighborhood, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck. That's all niggas were thinking about. You
must think that I'm gonna be 6 foot if I just
bro. Yeah, I ain't even have to be, bro. I think if I would have, all jokes aside, I think if I would have consistently been practicing and consistently working on my game, if I just had discipline, because that's all I never had when I was young. I didn't have the discipline and the work ethic at a young age like that. But if someone implemented that in me, or instilled that in me, that was a better word.
Instilled it,
yeah. Then I would have been able to fucking stay focused and shit like that. And then I would have been in a different position. But even if I didn't go pro, I mean, I know I would have played like at least D1, like on some real shit. Size regardless, you know what I'm saying? Because just I know my mental and then my work ethic would have just took me there. Talent was already there. I just needed the work ethic. I ain't have it.
Facts. I feel like that's what I would tell myself a little bit when it comes to acting and like building your portfolio, because it does take time. And I would definitely, because when I went into high school, the first year I was in a Philly school, so it was like there was no acting, and then I ended up in acting school my next year. So you think about like, in that time, I was losing all my acting stuff. I would have told myself like, keep doing, like, even when there's no opportunities that you see in front of you, try to figure that shit out. Like, and don't think about what other people are thinking about you. That is the biggest thing that I would say, like, because that's kind of what like stopped me from a lot of things.
It stops a lot of people. I told you that shit last week.
Yeah.
Like, real shit though. Like,
real shit.
That's what it be, bro.
Just telling myself like, yo, you gonna meet people just like you. Just keep going.
Facts.
It's gonna take a minute, patience, but yeah.
Patience is a virtue.
Whatever that means.
And it's amazing if you have them.
It does. This world takes a lot of patience. It takes a lot of patience. It takes a lot of faith and patience. It takes a lot of like,
Black people.
Right. No.
I snapped.
No.
If you ain't hear it.
Hear it.
If you didn't hear it, I snapped.
Or if you're not watching it.
Right. If you're not watching, I snapped.
Black people snap.
Right. Just you know what it is.
But yeah, definitely patience and faith get you a long way.
Good stuff. What's the next one?
Oh yeah, we got another one. I forgot. I'm highly focused. All right, so lighter things.
Moving on to a lighter note.
If you could trade your life for one fictional character, what would it be?
For a fictional character?
For a fictional character.
Oh man. You know, the first person I think about is Batman because he was rich, but his folks died. So I don't fuck with that. One fictional character. That is wild. Character.
I'm gonna tell you mine while you think of yours. I'm gonna say Harry Potter.
This nigga wanna be a wizard so bad.
So bad.
So bad.
Jeez, I just want this.
What is wrong with this nigga?
I'm not gonna buy it in real life because the shit don't really work. So I'm not gonna buy no. I'm not that fanboy type of boy, but I'm like, yo, those stories, even the battles. Like I'm like, yo, if I'm gonna go out, I might as well go out with a fucking bang.
Real shit though.
Like that's a story that I can like. I feel like I would be in.
That's a good one. I don't know. Fictional character. Fucking.
Your favorite movie?
Oh man, I can't beat that.
Shaft.
That's an old ass nigga. But Shaft a smooth ass motherfucker though, bro. Don't get him fucked up. You take your grandma, bro.
Facts.
Shaft take your grandma.
Take your grandma and your sister.
Facts. Your auntie late, nigga.
Your
What
auntie
you mean?
might give him a little play. She might give him a little play.
That's but real rap, though,
that's
bro.
Funny.
I'm gonna be Shaft out this bitch.
Shaft is the choice. Shaft is the choice.
Shaft is my choice, bro. Fuck you.
You get a Shaft or Blade. You can be
I'm a killer shot these vampires. Black ass.
As a Shaft.
Blade got the crazy ass shape up though, bro. His shit was wild on the side.
Yeah,
his shit was freaky.
And you gotta get a couple shades darker. You gotta go in.
Bro, I ain't going. Nope. Shaft. Shaft.
Shoot some people, bro. And be on my way.
Yep. And get some, you know what? While I'm here. Right, just having to fall in. You mentioned to me the other day you saw a new law that was getting introduced into Congress that would be banning the use of rap lyrics as evidence in criminal cases.
Yes. So we know there's some of our fallen rappers are in the system right now. And some of the things that are being used against them are their lyrics because people are saying some things in their lyrics. Now the question is this because niggas is capping in the lyrics or not?
Niggas was always capping in that lyrics.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of real niggas as we discussed this.
Facts.
We know there's a lot of real niggas in the. We gotta stop saying niggas.
Yeah,
niggas.
I think honestly, don't get me wrong. It's a lot of people. It's hyperbole. It's entertainment. Mm-hmm. I think today, and I don't know if it was like this. I don't know if I realized if it was like this when I was younger, listening to rap or just paying attention to rap. But as I'm older, I just look at it a little differently now, just with a different lens. Because again, experience, and I know. You know, can see through the bullshit. But I don't know, and I don't want to talk bad about rappers or young rappers specifically, but I feel like the younger generation really try to prove themselves. Like they trying to say whatever they saying in their lyrics, they trying to go out and do that shit if they ain't do it yet. You get what I'm saying?
Got you.
Back
it's
then,
imitation. It's more like
and back
it's playing the part of a rapper. What does it take to be a rapper? I have to be gangster. Let me start by talking about it, and then
exactly. And
if I haven't done it, go do it.
And I think a lot of the younger rappers are impressionable. And if they feel like this is the way that they have to go, or if it seems like it's the easier route, I feel like a lot of them take it if depending on their current circumstances. Then the easier route, this is all I got to do. I think they'll take that versus other people who's like, they rather take the road less traveled.
Right.
If it means holding on to morality or what you truly value. You know what I'm saying? Like not really. You know what I mean? Compromising your integrity.
Facts.
That's what I was trying to say.
Facts. Yeah, I believe that the law has a standing. I understand, and the law, what they're trying to pass, these lyrics coming from an artist, some of it is a lot of emotion. It is a way of expressing yourself.
It's therapy. It's therapeutic.
It is therapy. Just like when you're driving in your car and you'll say, I'm like going off on somebody. Yeah. Should I be? Is that threat?
Yeah.
But you were in your car, like, you know what I mean. You were just saying it because you were in that moment.
I'm speaking out loud.
I'm speaking out loud.
I felt in the moment.
If I'm like the example I made before was about taking a picture of a violent situation. Are you? And then if that is your artwork, are you then a violent person because you took that picture? It's almost like art is imitation. Art is a therapy. Art is about getting your expressions out, and I feel like that's where it's a gray area, but I don't think it should be held up against you in court.
It is a gray area because it's art, and art is up for interpretation.
It is.
You could say something, you can rap something in English, and it could say something like I'm gonna kill this person, or I killed this person, or something like that, and people that speak or understand English can take that as, oh, you wild as shit, or why would you say something like that? You know what I mean? Someone who don't even understand English, they could just be dancing along with this shit because it's a totally different interpretation.
It really is.
Outside of the language, you know what I'm saying? Outside of the language barrier, it's still just a totally different interpretation. My thing is,
it's a feeling.
Exactly. I just think that I would hope that rappers are talented and all of that good stuff, and they're very smart in different ways. I just don't like when they put themselves out there. Just don't make yourself look dumb, bro. Like, if something happened to somebody, you know what I mean? Don't go and make a song, you know what I mean, saying what happened to the... Just don't leave shit like that alone.
Yeah. Don't
even touch that. You know what I'm saying? Because then you open the door for shit like this.
Yeah.
Rap lyrics being used as evidence because you said some stupid shit you had no business saying over a situation or over an individual.
And it's the market. It's the market because back in the day, it became gangster rap. That's how white people saw it, right? Everything that was rap becomes gangster rap, and the whole thing of trying to be as gangster as possible is what's going to give you leverage into this community. Right, unless you were singing love songs, Chris Brown, or if you were
just R&B,
it was like, or you got to the point where like the Kendricks and the J. Cole's are where they are at the point where they can talk about,
a lot of different
conscious
issues.
stuff.
Yeah.
So it was just the market, and people fell into that market. And I think now it's like, just don't cap. I wish you just don't cap in your in your rhymes.
But
there's a difference between
storytelling.
You're right.
I mean,
you're right.
Because even in the beginning of rap, it wasn't actual people that was out there hustling. It wasn't actual drug dealers that was doing the rapping. Initially, it was people that grew up in those areas that saw them, and then they rapped about their lifestyle. Some of them in their lifestyle doing that, but for the most part, you just rapped about your environment, what you saw. You told those stories of your neighborhood.
But is then the argument a perspective thing? So how you are seen, that if you're only putting out gangster or rap that has, I won't call it gangster rap because that sounds stupid, but rap that kind of has that vulgarism to it. That's the only content that you are putting out into the world. Don't you think that is what is being seen by the world, that is who you are? So it's like, it was a young guy who was like talking about, he did I forget his name, but he did a genius interview, and he was saying like they went through every line. He was like, "Yeah, I was capping about that. Like, yeah, I was capping. I ain't got no girls." Yeah, I was like, and he was being honest. It was a young boy that's probably like, think about Austin, but probably like a couple years older.
You ain't
like,
do that. You talking about having a rollie on?
But it went and it went viral. But people like him could be honest and be like, "Yeah, that wasn't me." But there's also people that, like you said, hold on to that facade because that's what got them.
That's what got them where they at. They
so
gotta
carry now be
that persona,
that thing.
Yeah, bro. You know, and that's. I mean, I just wouldn't do that. That's not me. That has never been like my type of personality. Like I've always been calm, cool, reserved. I can't even see myself jumping out the fucking window doing something wild.
Yeah.
Like literally acting out of character. Like, nigga, my mama gotta look at me in the face. That's just me. Like, I gotta be able to look my mama in the face.
Right.
At the end of the day, bro, like, if I can't look her in the face, I can't look myself in the face. I can't do that.
Yeah, you got.
That's just me.
That's
I'm
how.
also a little
that's
older.
how I've been. But it's not just the age thing. It is wisdom that comes at any age. It can be. We learned it at this age, but was we ever doing anything wild that was gonna have your mom looking at you? No, because you had the type of mom.
Yeah, she
that'll slide.
Yeah, bro. My mom pull up at schools, all that shit, bro.
Right.
My mom is into embarrassing me.
No.
And I'm not even mad at her.
My teacher called my mom in front of because
nobody wants that.
She was like, "Yeah, your mom usually doesn't respond like this. Hold on, let me call her real quick." Wait, what? And
yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm on my way.
Nobody wants their moms at the school, bro.
Yeah, so just that instilled in us is one of those things like that comes from. What we talk about the youth.
It comes from a lot of ass whoopings. Is what it comes from. Come from getting your ass whooped.
Comes with we gotta take
the
care
right
of
way
as a fucking community.
The right way. I repeat, getting your ass whooped the right way. Discipline, not beat the fuck up. Discipline. There is a difference.
A lot of military shit.
Not even that, just discipline. It's a difference from really just beating your kid, or just, I should say, whooping your kid versus beating your kid.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Some people get beat. I ain't get beat.
Yeah, never got
my ass whooped though. Only needed a few.
Okay.
Only needed a few, and then I learned though.
It really don't take many.
Don't take much. If the right person whoop your ass, I'm just saying.
It really don't take much.
Man, if you get threatened by a down south woman enough times in your life, you will learn to just, you know what? I'm not gonna win this. I'm not gonna win this.
Even when you think you're gonna win, you better lose.
You really gonna lose that, John.
You better lose.
Don't you ever think you was gonna win. You gonna die.
You gonna die.
You gonna die. Don't you ever think you was gonna live.
Don't ever hold the arm. You better not look like you was about to swing back. Don't look like you was about to defend yourself.
You better take that.
Don't defend yourself. You better take
that ass whooping.
When that fist come out,
that don't hurt. You better act like it hurt. You better flinch.
Oh.
You better flinch.
Yo, that is.
Because next time they reaching for a pistol. I'm just saying. Because if these don't work, they reaching for a pistol next. Oh, this boy done got too big. You think he got too grown?
On the phone with somebody.
Right. He trying to cursing you out like you can't hear none of that shit.
He was coming at me.
I wasn't.
I just stopped you.
I'm blocking shit. I ain't swinging on you. I'm blocking. You crazy hell in this joint.
They taught me this.
Right. You tried to kill me in the kitchen earlier. Like, I had to get up out of here. Too many sharp objects in the kitchen. You raised your voice. I just had to go. Shit, I know how you get. Shit, I'm in my room. I don't want no smoke, Mom. I'm just saying. My bad. We traumatized a little bit.
We really is.
But if you get your ass whooped right, like I said,
you'll be
the right way.
Upstanding citizen.
Right. I'm just chilling. I'm minding my business. That's why I mind my business now. My mama told me, stay out other people's business. Then whoop my ass about it. You know what? After I already got the talking, I thought the talking to was all I was getting. No.
Wait, talking about this beating just made me jump when you lift up your
I'm just motherfuckers be traumatized. I'm just saying, whoop your kids. Don't beat them. Just whoop them.
Enough talking about it got me thinking. something. I did something wrong.
That's what I'm saying. You know, nigga, you guilty of something. You guilty of something, nigga. Right. I'm just saying. My bad. It's enough talking about ass whoopings.
Oh, that was it.
It's the good times, though. That's when you think back. Good times. Good times. You learn valuable lessons. Valuable lessons. I'm just saying, man.
I got shipped away to get beat, too. Like,
right. Come on,
got
man.
too hard.
Shit. Oh, my God.
Go talk to your aunt. She gonna beat
you, too. Why is she jumping in this?
Because she got a harder hand. Oh,
bruh. Sheesh. Let me know about some parking blessings, man.
Parking blessings. Wow, that was a lot.
I know it was a lot. I had to get off that. We'll be here and talk about
I'm no longer getting beat.
Right.
I learned my lesson. Blessings.
Shout out to them ass whoopings, man. Those are parking blessings for real.
That's my parking.
No longer getting my ass beat. I learned my lessons. Only needed a few.
Listen.
That's all I'm saying. Shout out.
Blessings on that for real. Because if you think about
ass whooping blessings.
Sometimes some shit happens, and that's God just that's the ass whooping.
That's
and then you be like, I'm gonna never do that again.
I'm never gonna do that again in my life.
Because God just whooped my ass for doing it.
For no reason.
I'm just gonna go ahead and not do that.
There you go, ass whooping blessings. I got the same ones, bro. Ass whooping blessings, bro. No longer getting my ass whooped. I learned. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying.
Facts, bro. Any hard questions you got for me?
Hard question. Yo, it's 2022.
So they tell me.
Where's the flying cars at, bro?
Nigga, bro, 2032, bro. In 10 years, they gonna have them shits out. 2032. They gonna have them shits out, bro.
I've been waiting because think about one of my favorite movies, Fifth Element. Mm-hmm. I want to see the
classic.
Remember when that Chinese store pulled up? The whole Chinese store pulled up and got you your dumplings.
Bro, they really thought that shit was going to look like that.
I was like, yo, I really wanted that. I was like, yo, I'm going to give me an apartment when I grow up. Just to make sure I can have my balcony. So when that shit happen, I can park my car right outside. Like, not playing with y'all.
No, that is not how that shit worked, bro. They really thought it was going to
Where's the resorts in the sky? Like, come on. Why are we still on the floor?
You got to go to the moon first, bro. You got to fuck with Elon.
Listen, Elon...
I'm not fucking with you. I'm not fucking with you, Elon. That's what I told you.
A little bit of your money. So
I don't want a goddamn thing from you, sir. I want you to stop the. I want you to stop the cat.
Stop the cat.
I want you to stop the cat. That's what I want. That's what it is, for real. Oh man. Speaking of shoes, I gotta speak of shoes. The U.S. offers a Russian arms dealer.
Oh yeah,
Victor Bout, I think it's his name.
Victor Bout for
Brittany Griner and Paul Whelan. Free big baby sis. What I've been saying, man. Bring her on home. Stop playing. I think Russia tried to get somebody else on some real shit though. They trying to package a motherfuckers like a whole KD type deal or some shit.
They doing a trade.
They doing a whole.
I'm gonna give you 2 of these for one of them.
They trying to do a James Harden, Ben Simmons type of situation, bro. They trying to throw somebody else in. Hey, let us get set. What, nigga? No, just then. Hey, let's get drunk. Nigga, why you adding people? The fuck? 1 for 1, nigga.
No. We need 2.
No, bro. We gotta get out of this. Oh, come on, man. We just need Big Baby Sis home.
She bring Trump on.
No, yeah, y'all take his ass, nigga. We going kick his ass over to y'all. Shit, but bring Big Baby Sis home. I don't know when she's supposed to come home. I don't know if she's home yet. I just heard all that shit on the news like yesterday or the day before.
Yeah, they're in
and I was so happy, bro. Like on some real shit, bro. We need Big Baby Sis home.
That we can get her home as quick as possible. We need
Big Baby Sis home. Allegedly, Biden fell off that bike and then bumped his head and then got some fucking sense bumped into him.
Yeah, he got the vid and he was
he came to his senses real quick. He met with that woman's wife and that's a black woman. I'm just saying she probably got with him real quick.
Ooh, it was an ass whooping in that.
I'm just saying. She said somebody was doing a lot of blocking in that bitch. That's all I'm saying. It's a lot of this in that Oval Office. I'm just saying. It's a lot of that. And that Oval. Couldn't nobody stop that ass whooping. Just saying. Yeah, Joe. Thought you come around, bro.
It wasn't the vid that got him.
Yeah, you thought.
said he was down.
That's what Olivia Pope told y'all. No, but the black woman got on that ass.
They had to spin that story.
Said you better bring big baby sis home, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Yes.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm glad that's going on. I'm glad that we on the verge of that.
Real rap, man. Moving on to a not so good note. Speaking about New York City,
what's going on there? What's going on?
Where you used to reside? That's all I'm saying.
What's going on in the house?
Your previous stomping grounds, man. They done ran up in the Brooklyn church and they done got the bishop.
Oh, for that milli?
For over $1 million in jewelry. Why you in Brooklyn in the church?
Listen,
between you and your wife over $1 million. In jewelry, bro. I'ma just say that looked like a setup. I ain't going to speak ill because I don't wish harm or death on nobody. I don't think anyone was harmed or died.
No, nobody. I didn't see a gun.
I did see the clip. When the bishop got on the ground, I think his name is Lamar Whitehead. When he got on the ground or whatever like that, but for whatever reason, because they did it on live stream.
Oh yeah, they were streaming it. It was during church hours,
which I thought was crazy. Also, but then if you look on the joint, it's a nigga in black just in the background. He never got up, bro. He just stood there like nothing happened.
I thought he was security, but he ain't moved.
He didn't secure anything.
Why didn't they go to him and get some money?
Why security at the church?
Because niggas like this coming around.
Oh yeah, my bad. I'm just saying. Seems a little shaky. Smells a little fishy.
He's back in the news. He got a lot of stuff going on. So
I don't want to speak ill of that man. I don't know if he got any cases or charges pending. I'm not going to say anything. I just hope that
God does his thing. God knows what's right and wrong.
Right. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't like people. You don't play with God.
You don't play with God. We will bring up when you play with God. So
yeah, you don't.
The wronged parties.
You wild for that, boy. You wild for that, Whitehead. That's all I'm saying. You wild for that, Whitehead. All right, I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let God handle that, cause I ain't got nothing to do with that.
That's funny.
Getting into the next and last thing, we spoke about it a little earlier. We both tuned into. I sent you a podcast by the one and only Montel.
If you got one name, you was a boss.
Right, you was a straight boss, bro. When they one naming you, you a real one. Beyonce, just saying. Beyonce. Sade.
Jay-Z got his hyphen. He wanted to be one name so bad.
I'm just saying. But yeah, I sent you that, John. But it was an interview. What's the lady name? I think her name was Jennifer Anderson.
Yes, Miss Anderson.
Dr. Anderson. She's a doctor. She's a physician. She's a physician.
Respect on her name, please.
Facts, yeah. She was speaking about just treating kids that have epilepsy with CBD and THC. Excuse me. And like the effects of that. She started with her own son.
Yes, he was going through a lot.
Facts. So she said because he suffered from like a lot of seizures and things of that nature. And she said she noticed when she started using CBD full spectrum. She did say she used a little bit of THC, but not. And this was years after she was using the CBD already. But she was using the CBD. I think it was called Charlotte's Web, and it was full spectrum. She said she got it from like a friend of hers who said that it wasn't working for them. Excuse me. So she just started to use it as a licensed physician. She probably shouldn't have done that, but she said, this was her child. She wanted to see whatever could work.
And she tried to go to a lot of doctors,
and they just wouldn't.
And no one would help.
She definitely did try to go about it the right way.
Yeah, she went to her own practice where she did her residency, and she did. She none of the doctors could help.
They would not help her. Because
they said that you needed to have somebody who specialized in epilepsy and cannabis. So and it was like, good luck finding that. But guess what? She's now that person. So they're coming to her. People were bringing
people that was denying her.
Yeah,
now are referring her.
So it was crazy.
It's funny how life works, ain't it? Don't be a hater.
It takes something like balls to the wall. Like I really have to do something to save my child. She said after the third day, he was.
She said she could see a difference.
She could see a big difference.
She said he was more talkative.
And he was alive.
And let's just put things in perspective, because I don't want to put this information out and think a parent that has a child with epilepsy, if you use this or if you try to do this, that your child is going to like be automatically healed or cured or something like that. First and foremost, she said after all of the things that she's done, all of the treatments that she's given her son, he was always nonverbal. So she said he's still nonverbal, but he does speak with the pad that she uses and stuff like that. She said that he does that a lot more often than he did before. She also did say that he still does have seizures, even though they're a lot less than they were in the past. Excuse me. So I just want to put it in perspective. I don't want to give wrong information and stuff like that. But it's still something that she uses. She says that it helps her son. He had like she said, he has a lot less seizures than he has in the past and things of that nature, and he's a lot more functioning than he was in the past. And I mean, as a parent, as a parent, you just want your child to be as comfortable as they can. Yeah. You know what I mean?
And so she said that her
son's not about to pass. I didn't want to make it seem like that. But
she said things like his ability to walk was deteriorating. Yeah. Because he was just having so many seizures that he didn't walk.
Exactly.
So having that kind of like helped him a lot. So it was, and Montel is a gangster.
Montel, black and bald.
Listen, he'll definitely give you some information.
Montel kept it real, man. Montel said, I don't know why all these doctors say it ain't no studies being done or it's not enough research. He said out of last year it's been about 35,000 published articles about cannabis. I said, Montel
and Montel is a
real one.
Like I said, he's a G. He's going through a lot. He's always been having like medical issues, but he was saying like
he has a mess.
He has MS.
He has a mess.
Yeah, wasn't he the guy who had breast cancer? Somebody had one of the black male celebrities had get breast cancer.
I believe he was saying get breast cancer.
But it was like a lot of things that like Montel has been going through, and cannabis has
really been
helping him out. So he's definitely an advocate for it. I'm glad that this podcast is on because it kind of gives it a deep into somebody who we're familiar with,
right?
To be able to kind of educate us on a lot of things that we are looking to be educated on.
Fact. Shout out to Montel, man. Let's Be Blunt podcast. He a real one.
Let's Be Blunt.
And I hope you listen to Highly Focused podcast because if you really a real one, he already. All I'm saying is Montel. I'm just trying to be like you, niggas. Just one name me real quick. Terry. Nah, that's too quick.
Brother Terry.
That's two words. I can work on it. But anyway, let me know what you've been listening to. Repeats, Recycles.
Oh, my Repeats, Recycles. So I have a few of them.
What is they, or what are they? Let me speak proper English for my mother whoop me again.
She gonna be on that ass.
Right.
So on folks now.
Do you fuck with it? Rappers die too much.
Listen.
That's it. That's the verse. Shout out to Lupe, man.
This is why this was spoke about. This is perfect into what we were talking about.
3 weeks later, after I told him about the shit, after it was out for 1 week prior.
Listen.
A month later, but we know he get the shit late.
He
got to it though.
He on the list.
He got to it though.
But yeah,
finally.
I'm a late ball. But yeah, I'm back in it. All right, and then I got Water Boys, Earth Gang, J. Cole,
and Jid on that too.
Jid.
Yeah.
Yes,
shout out to JID, man. I think he's supposed to drop this year too.
Really?
I think so, man. Shout out to Jid.
Yeah,
he's snapping.
I gotta go back to his catalog and get me a re-upload on his shit because he definitely
be getting busy.
Yeah. And then last but not least, the highs and the lows with Chance the Rapper and Joey Badass.
Oh, shout out to Joey Badass.
Yo, speaking of shoes, Chance the Rapper and Vic Mensa.
Oh yeah.
A festival in Ghana.
Oh, it's gonna be lit.
Yes, what is it called? The Black Star Line Festival.
Oh, look that up.
Listen, please look it up. I'm praying God gonna work us out that we gonna be there.
That's a fact. I'm calling. Fuck you talking
about. Africa, that'll be like perfect. That's the perfect.
I'm already
trip.
put it in the air, bro. I'm there.
Oh yeah, we're definitely there. So look for us there.
It's gonna smell spicy in that joint.
It's gonna smell spicy. Why? What's wrong with it? My bad. And then I was like, yeah, it's gonna be special. Why do I agree with that shit? Because I still agree.
Bro, just strong.
But strong out there. The heat and the spices come together just nonstop.
Too many herbs.
Yo, it's...
Why do you play so much?
It's your fault.
Bruh, you gotta... for me, mine, what were my repeats, recycles? I was listening to... Y'all know I be on my... Oh, you said something about Joey Badass. Speaking of Joey Badass, I didn't get a chance to listen to his album. I didn't get a chance to finish his album.
Got you.
2000. But that's what I was trying to listen to this week. But I'll definitely get around to it. So I'm gonna try to give it a listen. I'm sure it's dope. Joey Badass be on this shit. So that is something I was listening to. Can't Let You Go. Terrence Martin.
Let You Go.
Terrence Martin, Nick Grant. And y'all know I'm an old man. I'm on my pop-up shit. I'm on old head shit.
His sample shit.
You know what I'm saying? Baltimore, Nina Simone. I'm just saying.
Baltimore. I was definitely gonna remember that.
Right. Baltimore by Nina Simone.
Nina Simone.
I always got to get my oldies in because y'all know straight old head on that shit.
Somebody in the ethers is like sampling all the shit that you said.
Probably.
Like, yeah.
Probably.
Take that, John.
You know how they be hating. But yeah, let me get some anything inspire you or you have any type of motivation this week.
I'm motivated by life. I'm high.
Hey, that's his inspiration. He's fucking high.
Actually, I'm inspired by this bull right here.
There you go.
It's a beautiful. My birthday was this week. I'm just happy to be another year older. Like I'm really happy to be in this position in my life to kind of see all my faults and kind of like be able to adjust them. You know what I mean? Like be self-aware, and I think that's a big thing that you learn as you get older. And I'm blessed to have that.
That's a fact. Me, my motivation is, or my inspiration is, you measure the size of the accomplishment by the obstacles you had to overcome to reach your goals. Booker T. Washington.
One more time, give it to me.
You measure the size of the accomplishment by the obstacles you had to overcome to reach your goals.
Yeah.
Shout out to Booker T. Washington.
Real shit.
Black man.
Black man, black man, black man, black man. Now, I really like that because it really speaks to how the journey is not about the destination type thing. Like it really is. When you get the thing that you want, it's almost old news.
Facts.
Right?
It's always been about that journey.
It's chewed gum. I already chewed the flavor out of it because I went through the process of really wanting it.
It's minimum satisfaction.
Exactly. So it's like the journey is to look back and be like, yo, I really did that. I really
grinded that shit out.
And look all the compliments I kind of got, even getting to that point. Like I didn't even make a full product yet. I didn't really get to my body goal yet, but I still, people kind of like, oh yeah, that's totally you looking good. Like little things like that, you kind of remember.
Go a long way.
Yeah.
That's a fact, man. But yeah, it's been real. If y'all with us, we appreciate it.
This was a good one, and this probably gonna be our longest.
That's a fact.
It was a good one.
Go ahead and roll another one up.
Probably have.
Cause we about to.
Yeah, spark that joint up for us, blow it in the air for.
Roll up another one. That was your joint. You said it was smoke. Oh, you didn't say it was smoke something. I should have said it was smoke something. But yeah, shout out to Earth Gang. Roll up another one. Stay highly blessed, highly favored, and highly focused.
Thank you, Jesus. We love you, Jesus. Amen.
And don't get your ass whooped by your mama this weekend.
On your ass.
Yeah, we on that Nurse Jackie and just a sprinkle of that Malibu cake. We straight Sativa duck.
Yeah, we high.
We focused. You already know what it is. Shit, you know what it is, bro. How we start off?